welcome back to my channel Science Learning Gateway. So today in this video we are going to discuss for Karnataka board students, those who are in class 10th, we are going to discuss geography chapter number 12, Indian population. In this particular video we are going to discuss the exercise question answers from this chapter. So I will explain each and every question answer so that it will be helpful for you to learn the question answers. And before starting the explanation of the question answer, I have a humble request from you all that if you have not subscribed the channel, then do subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I will be uploading a new video, you will get the notification for that. So thank you for watching. Let's start with our discussion. Okay, so first of all, let us discuss the fill in the blanks from this chapter. The first question from fill in the blank is, as per 2011 census, the total population of India was dash crores. So in 2011, there was the Indian government, they have calculated a total population of our country, India. So that time it was 121.01 crores. So in 2011 census, the total population of India was 121.01 crores. You have to remember the number. Second one, the total population of India accounts for dash percent of the world's population. Means out of the total world population, what is the percentage of India? Means out of 100% of the world population, what is the percentage of Indian population? So it is 17.5% of the world's population. The most populous state in India is, so the most populous state in India is Bihar. Bihar. Among the union territories, dash has the smallest population. So which union territory has very less number of population or the least population? It is Andaman Nicobar Island. It is Andaman Nicobar Island which has the smallest population. In India, dash state has the lowest density of population. So which state has the lowest density of population? Arunachal Pradesh. So why Arunachal Pradesh has lowest density of population? Because Arunachal Pradesh has dense forest. So people cannot live over there comfortably. So that's why Arunachal Pradesh has lowest density of population. Now we are going to discuss the question answer. So what is meant by population? So what is the definition of population? The total number of people living in a particular area is called population. For example, in our country, India. So the total number of people living in our country, India only, that is called population. If we talk about a total number of people living in the world, that is the world population. So the definition of population is the total number of people living in a particular area is called population. Now let's move towards question number 2. Define the term density of a population. So what is the meaning of density of population? The number of people per square kilometer is called density of population. Means the number of people living in per square kilometer of area is called density of population. Next, what are the main causes for the growth of population of India? You know that in our country, India, the population is keep on rising. It's keep on increasing. So what are the main causes for the increase of population or for the growth of population in India? So there are two main causes for the growth of population in India. The first one is high birth rate and the second is low death rate. You know that if the number of births will be more as compared to the death, then obviously the number of population will increase. So what are the reasons for the high birth rate? The reasons for the high birth rate are early marriages. You know that in some part of the country, in some part of our country, India, in many of the states, people used to do marriages in very early age. So obviously the birth rate will increase. They will give birth to child. So birth rate will increase. Religious and social attitudes. Because of that also high birth rate increases. Polygamy because of poverty, illiteracy and tropical climate. These are the reasons for the high birth rate in India. Next, we have low death rate. So the reasons for low death rate are improved medical facilities. Now because of many of the scientific reasons, the science has grown and they have discovered the cure of many of the diseases. They have discovered the medicines for many of the diseases. So because of improved medical facilities, the death rate is decreasing. Control of epidemics, like just now a few last year or before that, we have COVID situation, coronavirus. It created a havoc in our country, but they have developed the vaccine for that and anyhow it's under control now. Low infant mortality rate. The children's the small babies or the infants, they are not in them also. The infant mortality means number of death, that is also decreasing. Spread of education, now everyone is educated, so because of that also they're living in a better standard of life. Their standard of living is increased, employment is increased. Because of that also the death rate is less nowadays. Now the next question, question number 4: what is the impact of population growth in India? Means, what if the population is increasing, then what impact it is creating in our country India? The rapid growth of population have posed several problems. So because of the rapid growth or because of the increased growth of population, it created several problems in our country. The most important them are unemployment. As you know that if the population will keep on increasing, the people will not get sufficient jobs, they will be unemployed. So if they will not get sufficient jobs, they cannot take care for them, they cannot take care of their family. Shortage of food and malnutrition. If there will be unemployment, they will not get proper salary, proper wages, then obviously the shortage of food and malnutrition will create one of the problem. Burden on civil and social amenities. Okay, if the population will increase, what will happen? The government, the social amenities and the civil amenities means the government, they have to play, they cannot give each facilities for each and everyone, right? It's not under their control also, they cannot provide all the amenities to any any particular family or like that. So it is also one of the problem. Poverty, if people will not earn more, if the population will keep on increasing, obviously there will be a situation of poverty. Low standard of living, the people cannot live a proper standard of living, they cannot live a happy life. Environmental pollution, as the population will increase, they will use lot of natural resources, they will use the vehicles, the industries will be developed. Because of that environmental pollution will also occur. So these are the reasons which impact the growth of population in India. Now, next move towards the next question, question number 5. Mention the main factors influencing the distribution of population in India. So, what are the main factors which influence the distribution of population in India? Means, what are the factors because of which people are distributed in different parts of India? The first one is physical feature. The mountain and hilly areas are sparsely populated. Means in many parts of in our country, like in the north side of our country, India, it is mountainous. Means different mountains, Himalayas and all are. Then it's hilly also. So in mountain and hilly areas, less population is there. Less people live over there. Example: the Great Plains of North India and the deltas have less have dense population. So the Great Plains of North India and the deltas have dense population, means over there the Great Plains of North India and Delta. This is one of the example of physical feature. Next is climate. Climate play a very important role in population distribution. Yes, obviously we all want to live in a climate which is suitable for us, which is good for us. So less people will live in hot and dry climate areas like in Thar Desert and Himalayas. Very less people want to live in those areas. So third factor is soil. You know that soil is so important even for the farmers. It's very important because soil, if the soil will be fertile, they can grow more and more crops in that, right? The fertile soil region attracts more population. Example: the northern plains, the western plains and the eastern coastal plains. These areas have very fertile soil which attract the people over there so that they can grow different types of crops in that area. Next is resources. The areas which are rich in mineral resources and power resources are densely populated. Means the natural resources which is given to us by the nature, like the minerals, and even we have different types of other natural resources like forests and etc. They play a very important role. So the areas which have a rich resources of minerals and power resources, they are dense. More people will live in those areas, like in West Bengal and Odisha. Next is industries and commerce. So highly industrialized and commercialized and urban centers have dense population. Like you have seen that in the metro cities like Delhi, Mumbai, etc. Most of the people from rural areas migrate to those areas. Why? Because of the employment opportunities. Those areas have lot of industries, lot of sectors where they can work, they can earn, and they can live a happily life. Now, the last question of this chapter, that is explain the reason for low density of population in India in some areas. So why in India in few of the areas the population is very less? Why that is so? So the main reason for the low density population in India, sorry, the spelling of India is wrong over there. In India is its land. Because of the land only, people will select that in which area they have to live. The land in India is not the same in every place, right? In north it's different, in east it's different, in west it's different, in south it's different. The different areas have different types of lands. Some lands are hilly, some lands have forest areas, some lands are desert, and some are sandy also. Correct. In the north part of India, you'll see that the lands are hilly over there. If you move to the west side, like in the Rajasthan, Gujarat side, the land over there is desert areas. So that factors also impact the population density. We have given an example over there that Arunachal Pradesh is a place which is covered with dense forest. So people can't live over there. They cannot live a happy life over there. So this is a factor by which that in some of the places the density is less. So I hope you have understood the question answers. If you want the question answer of any other chapter from social science or from science, do comment in the section so that I will be happy to give the answers for that. So thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel, then do subscribe the channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon so that whenever I will be uploading a new video, you'll get the notification for that. Thank you for watching.